Genshin Impact, the Ironsworn Way, Session 0. This is the start of a solo roleplay campaign in the world of Genshin Impact. So let's start creating a character. In Genshin Impact, you collect characters that can be used in your party. But I want to create my own character, and this is going to be a party of 1. And for that, I'm going to use Ironsworn as the game engine behind my solo roleplay campaign. So why do I select Ironsworn? Well, I am most familiar with Ironsworn as a solo role-playing game. The only caveat is that Ironsworn is more suited for low-level magic. You can find that, you could go and tweak some of the assets to be more liking of high-level magic campaign. And that's what we're gonna do. Now, if you're not familiar with Ironsworn, you can pick this game for free from tonkinpress.com, and what you get for this is just amazing. So let's start with the name and concept of the character. So the name of my character is gonna be Kalrus. Kalrus is an electromancer. Basically, he's a magician that uses electricity as his main magic source. And I'm gonna be using the model of Ororon from Genshin Impact to represent it as my avatar. In Ironsworn, we have 5 attributes that we need to set. These attributes are Edge, Heart, Iron, Shadow, and Wits. Edge is the agility of the character. Heart is the willpower of the character. Iron is the physical strength of the character. Shadow is the sneakiness of the character, and Wits is the knowledge of the character. And we start with 3 points, 2 points, 2 points, 1 point, and 1 point to distribute to them. So I will take 2 to 3 points and put it on Heart, since this is the attribute I will use for casting magic spells. And I will place 2 points on Edge and 2 points on Wits. Finally, I will place 1 point on Shadow and 1 point on Iron. Now let's continue with other attributes. These are basically already set. For example, Health, we're gonna set that to 5. Spirit, we're gonna set that to 5. Fly, we're gonna set that to 5. And to start, Momentum is gonna be set to 2 with a maximum of 10, and it resets to 2. The character creation continue with the listing of 3 background bonds, and also to know any equipment or items that the character has. I'm gonna leave this out for now. So let's select 3 assets for our character. Assets are like feats from Dungeons & Dragons. These provide bonuses for set actions. In Genshin Impact, characters specialize on one of 5 types of weapons: swords, polearms, bows, catalyst, and claymore. Just like the character of Ororon, Kalrus uses a bow, so this is gonna be his weapon of choice as well. Therefore, I will select Archer Combat Talent as one of my assets. Now, in Genshin Impact, characters may specialize on one of 7 elements of magic: Anemo, Pyro, Hydro, Cryo, Electro, Dendro, and Geo. As you may suspect, Kalrus is an electro magic user, just like Aurora. For this, I'm gonna take the lightbearer ritual asset and gonna modify it to be my electro bearer ritual asset. So the first thing, we replace the word light in this ritual with the word electro everywhere in the ritual. Then we remove the phrase to overcome or navigate darkness, so it only will read, when you make a move, you are +2 and suffer -1 electro. In other words, every time you want to do a smite spell, you're gonna lose 1 point of electro, and you are +2 to whatever action you are doing. This asset will give us a full of electro points to cast electro magic. This pool restores when you spend a moment to recharge. On a strong hit of the rolled dice, we set the electro track back to +6. On a weak hit, we set the electro track to +3. As a third asset, we're gonna select the second level of lightbearer ritual, because this will become our character burst. To use it, we roll plus electro to the select amount of electro that you want to spend to do a strike or a clash against a foe. Then we reduce the electro pool by the amount of electro points that you use. On a hit, our harm is 1 plus the electro points that we use. Finally, we need to set a background bow, which is the incident that will start our character moving on. I'm gonna use the background bow to record the progress of this character, so it will be related to becoming an electromancer. I have a few ideas what this bow could be, but I'm gonna keep it a mystery, and for now just say that is the quest to discover his electromancer powers, and this is the bow that we will start our game. And this is pretty much it. Thank you for watching. Take care. Until next one. Bye.